Our next event is in Timișoara on the 29th of May, Logistics and Technology Expo. As a premiere, you are finding this out now here. We are also adding a new event to our calendar. We have decided, based on the success we had in March in Sibiu, to implement another event in Sibiu on the 25th of September. It will soon be published and everyone will be notified, so we are looking forward to your registrations. And for the end of the year, we also have Industry Expo in Arad. Now, without any further ado, I would like to invite in front Adrian Sandu, Secretary General of ACAROM, to give us the pulse of the automotive industry in Romania and globally.
Thank you, George. So I will speak in English. Slides. Yeah. So welcome from my side. I've been here 1 month ago. I'm here today also. ACAROM is the Association of Automotive Manufacturers, and we are present in all Romania. We have 170 member companies from automotive industry, OEMs. We have here Dacia and Ford. By the way, that's made in Craiova. Those two in the back are made in Mioveni. So you have here 3 models which are made in Romania with parts made in Romania, and I'll show you in one slide which is the added value of the Romanian manufacturing industry. So I will start my presentation with some slides. Of course, we are part of European Union. We have production of vehicles, we have production of cars, passenger cars, but also commercial vehicles. In Romania, we produced last year, this is from 2023. Last year, we produced around 560,000 units, which puts us on the 6th place in Europe as a base of production for vehicles. So Romania is one of the most important countries when we are talking about production of vehicles. Sorry. Let me stay here, maybe it's better. Yeah. Yeah. In Romania, what it represents the automotive sector. More than 640 companies, Tier 1 and Tier 3 suppliers, with a lot of employees, 240,000 direct employees. If we take into consideration that for one employee in the automotive industry corresponds at least 5 others in other sectors, we can tell with no reserve that the automotive industry gives jobs to more than 1 million people in Romania. That's why we are the #1 industrial sector in this country, and the total turnover last year was around 35 billion euros, which puts us also on the first place as total turnover generated by a manufacturing sector in Romania. Share of total GDP, 13%, total export, 26 billion euros, which in the first 3 months of this year represents around 40% of total national exports. So without the automotive sector, Romania will export a lot less, let's say like that. And the top 3 export companies from all the automotive sectors are Dacia, Ford, and Daimler. And also from top 10 companies, Romanian companies that are operating in Romania, in the first 10, 8 are from the automotive sector. So that's the importance. I already told you about the production, level of production. These are the main companies in Romania which are manufacturing here. Of course, Romania is a very important base of suppliers. Why? Because almost 75% of the turnover generated by the automotive industry is generated by the supplier, by the suppliers which are manufacturing all kinds of parts in Romania. and the rest is generated by the two OEMs, Dacia and Ford. Move back. Select. Let my do. We also have R&D. Romania is an important part for R&D sector. We have here in a technology fair, so we have a lot of R&D companies present in Romania with more than 20,000 engineers involved in R&D. Renault has the second largest center in their group, which is placed in Titu, near Bucharest and Pitești, 50 kilometers away from Bucharest, which covers design, testing, and also some research in the automotive industry, also for engines. Continental, Siemens, Delphi, Porsche, Bosch, Hella, Schaeffler. These are some of the companies which have R&D activities in our country. Oh, better. When we are talking about what we can do next and what are the processes we are facing now, one is digital transformation. Why is that? Because the last trends in the automotive industry requires to be more efficient, requires to lower the cost, and one of the options is to implement digital transformation. You are seeing on these slides that which are the main trends and innovative trends in the world, in the global automotive industry in 2024, and that in this respect we must go for what can bring digital transformation to the automotive industry. You can see here a part of the study which was made in the level of UK in 2024, so last year, and you can see here the benefits only for the UK. These figures are only for the UK. So the total benefits involving digital transformation are around 74 billion pounds by the level of 2045. You see, you know that in Europe we have to comply with the regulation that stipulates that in 2045 we must have on the market for new vehicles only zero CO2 emission vehicles. That means we have to change our entire way of thinking vehicles. That's a zero emission vehicles. These are low emission vehicles. So fully electric means zero emissions. Hybrid and gasoline and diesel engines means low or high emission vehicles. That's why in 2035 we need to reach zero CO2 emissions, either electric, either with other combustion engines, other combustion engines like synthetic fuels. So we need this transformation to go in the next years. I was talking about the automotive industry in Romania and about the added value. Did you know about this slide? Did you know about these figures? I didn't either since 1 month ago. So you can see here on the slide that the highest added value in manufacturing in the Central and Eastern Europe is generated in Romania. That tells a lot about the efficiency of the manufacturing industry in our country, and this is important for new investments, for existing and new investments in this sector, because we are generating a lot of added value for the companies which are present here, of course, with workforce, with good workforce, trained workforce, with specialists, and also R&D. Challenges, because in these times we are living a lot of challenges. Changing of mobility in the left corner. We are going from 4 wheels to 3 wheels, 2 wheels, electric, with autonomous vehicles, with a lot of public transportation changing every day. and not only also connected vehicles and autonomous vehicles that are already on the road in some countries. Another challenge is about prices. We are seeing a lot raising of prices of raw materials, but also prices in manufacturing and prices for logistics. When we have a crisis, the prices are going up. We had a crisis with Suez Canal for logistics. We had a prices up with the starting war in Russia, Ukraine. We had a crisis when we had COVID, and all the prices went up. Now we didn't saw a decrease on the prices on any time. I already spoke about 2035 and lowering CO2 emissions. This is valid also for production. If you had a factory with production of components in Europe, you know that you have CBAM now, which means you have to track every every gram of CO2 that comes from your suppliers in order to have for the final product a list of all CO2 consumed for producing parts and the final product for your customer, and this is required in Europe and will put a huge pressure on your production and your chain of suppliers. And not the least, it's the competition, global competition, because automotive industry it's also a global player in the world, and I put there on the slides the Chinese brands. And now China is manufacturing 1/3 of the total production of vehicles in the world, and this is going to be a big competition for the automotive industry. Who we are, I already told you about ACAROM, the Association of Automotive Manufacturers of Romania. We are founded in 1996. We have more than 170 companies. We are the only public utility association in the manufacturing sector in Romania, and we are also the official partner of our government for the automotive industry, for all the governments, because you saw the importance of our sector, and we are in talk with all the governments, no matter what political party they are representing. And we are also representative of the Romanian automotive industry in the European Commission and also in the European regulation bodies, in order to be sure that our voice is heard and we can do everything we can in the interest of our industry here in Romania. And these are our contact details. If you need more information, I'm here still for 1 hour or two. So if you need to talk with me, I'm available. And if not, today you can reach me. Claudio will give you my contact details, and I'll be available for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adrian. Next, we have another speaker, and I would like to invite in front Adina Apostol, Executive Director for DECRA Romania. DECRA started, let's give her a round of applause. DECRA started 100 years ago, so it's their birthday this year, as a vehicle testing company, now being one of the largest certification and training bodies in the world. Adina?
Mulțumesc. O să țin prezentarea în română. Ca și strategie de comunicare, DECRA la nivel național are ca focus sau ca prim plan comunicarea în limba natală cu prospecții și consumatorii și clienții.
I will deliver my presentation in Romanian. As a main communication strategy, DECRA is focusing on communicating in Romanian in the local market.
Așa cum spunea și George, și mulțumesc pentru introducere, anul acesta DECRA a făcut 100 de ani și suntem mândri că facem parte dintr-o companie cu astfel de tradiție.
This year we have our 100th birthday and we are proud to be part of such a company with a global track record.
De la înființarea sa din 1925, angajamentul DECRA a fost să furnizeze siguranța interacțiunii omului cu tehnologia și cu mediul înconjurător.
Since its founding in 1925, the main focus of DECRA was to provide the connection between the man and the vehicle, and together they're safe.
De atunci, DECRA a devenit unul dintre cei mai importanti jucători la nivel mondial, o organizație prezentă în peste 60 de țări, având peste 48.000 de angajați la nivel mondial.
Since then, DECRA became one of the largest companies present in 60 countries and having around 48,000 employees globally.
Sorry about the pointer. Can you help me press? Okay. DECRA în cifre, ce înseamnă DECRA la nivel mondial, trec repede prin aceste detalii. Așa cum vă spuneam, suntem prezenți la nivel mondial în 60 de țări și ne mândrim cu peste 48.000 de angajați și eu sunt colegă cu acest număr impresionant de oameni la nivel mondial și chiar este o oportunitate imensă să știi ce fac colegii tăi din Japonia sau ce fac colegii tăi din Germania, pentru că ținem zilnic legătura unii cu alții și care sunt provocările și oportunitățile companiilor din zona industrială.
DECRA in numbers, 60 countries, 48,000 employees, and it is amazing and a great feeling to be a colleague with so many people in countries like Japan, for example.
Ce provocări întâlnim în 2025? Bine, provocările astea sunt cumva prezente de câțiva ani. Este o accelerare pe tehnologie și inovație, integrarea noilor tehnologii, automatizare și eficiența inteligența artificială a transforma procesele operaționale de producție, totul pentru a crește eficiența și performanța.
Main challenges for 2025 is the acceleration and the rapid growth of technology, the development of AI system, and their need to be implemented in factories or companies in order to increase productivity.
Totul pentru a crește productivitatea și eficiența vine la pachet globalizarea și sustenabilitatea, adică companiile trebuie, și asta spun managerii de companii de producție și directori de producție și directori de fabrici cu care vorbesc zilnic. Nu mai dorim PowerPoint-uri frumos colorate, dorim concret furnizori de soluții care să ne ajute să creștem eficiența, astfel încât să rămânem competitivi la nivel global și să facem lucrurile mai sustenabile.
Most factory managers that I speak with are saying that we do not want to see nice slides and PowerPoints. We want real solutions, implementable and actionable in order to increase productivity, on top of all the challenges we put on top, globalization and sustainability.
Iar un alt aspect care este foarte, foarte prezent, acum sunt bazine geografice și România care se confruntă permanent cu lipsa forței de muncă calificate. Brașovul este unul dintre aceste bazine. Sunt din ce în ce mai puțini oameni dornici să lucrească în fabrici. Toți absolvenții de școli din ziua de astăzi nu fac decât să vâneze diplome prestigioase, astfel încât să lucreze în birouri, dar eu spun tuturor să ai o meserie și să lucrezi într-o fabrică este ceva foarte interesant, mai ales că din ce în ce mai multe fabrici devin state of the art și implementează tehnologii de ultimă generație, roboți industriali, așa cum vedeam și în prezentarea domnului Santu.
Brașov is one of the other areas in Romania, as many others, which is lacking the human resource necessary for factories. People are reluctant to come work in factories. And there is also the need for factories to become state-of-the-art and technological, so also this means that people have to adapt.
Împreună cu colegii din DECRA România am decis să implementăm, să venim cu un program concret de optimizare și creșterea performanței în zona de producție și atunci am dezvoltat un concept unic, DECRA Smart Factory, pentru că noi credem că dacă sunt oameni deștepți și oameni iscusiți în a dezvolta soluții concrete, atunci companiile nu fac decât să se reinventeze și să folosească forța de muncă ca pe un tool de creștere a competitivității și performanței lor.
In order to answer to these challenges, DECRA has created DECRA Smart Factory program, which comes to help people and managers and companies all together to work better and become more productive.
Ce ne diferențiază pe noi de diferiți furnizori de soluții? Pentru că așa cum există competiție pentru celelalte companii, există competiție și pentru noi, iar una dintre cele mai acerbe competiții o vedem pe piața locală, vedem din ce în ce mai mulți consultanți prezenți care livrează diferite cursuri, diferite traininguri, workshop-uri. Diferența între noi și ei este că venim cu soluții concrete, cu focus pe implementare, nu doar teorie, nu livrăm doar teorie, iar ceea ce certificările noastre și acreditările noastre sunt recunoscute la nivel internațional, atât de clienții companiilor dumneavoastră, cât și de furnizori.
Our main differentiator is the fact that we focus on implementation and practical solutions in order to help companies.
Cum facem asta? Folosim diferite tool-uri. O să trec foarte repede prin portofoliul de soluții și portofoliul de produse, de la audituri de specialitate, audit de siguranță a utilajelor, care este foarte, foarte solicitat în ultima perioadă, pentru că întâlnim din ce în ce mai multe companii care își aduc din afară utilaje și le mută linii de producție în România și atunci venim să certificăm siguranța acestor utilaje.
One of the main services and solutions that we offer are specialized audits. One of the main ones being the equipment safety. More and more companies are bringing better and better machines from other countries. So this means that it's important to certify them and ensure safety.
Alte servicii din portofoliul nostru se referă la reglementările legale în vigoare și o să pomenesc doar două dintre ele. Este partea de sustenabilitate, care devine din ce în ce mai cerută, așa cum spunea și domnul Sandu, companiile trebuie să raporteze atât amprenta de carbon pe unitatea de produs finită, cât și toate aceste date se iau inclusiv pe lanțul de aprovizionare. Iar ultima cerință a intrat în vigoare începând cu 1 ianuarie, este directiva NIS 2, astfel încât ea reglementează securitatea și siguranța rețelelor de informații.
Two other main solutions that DECRA offers have to do with the legal requirements from the past years, one being sustainability. Companies have to report either on very specific parts that they produce, also on the whole supply chain. And the second one is the cybersecurity solutions audits for NIS 2 certifications.
Partea de traininguri am rămas impresionată de lista de traininguri pe care o putem livra. Focusul nostru este să ajutăm oamenii din interiorul companiilor și să facem managerii de companii să înțeleagă că trebuie să investească și în forța de muncă și în dezvoltarea skills-urilor și a competențelor oamenilor cu care ei lucrează și să întoarcă ceva și societății și mediului social în care aceste companii își desfășoară activitatea, pentru că doar îmbunătățind performanța și skills-urile oamenilor nu fac decât să-și crească, să-și creeze un diferențiator față de concurență.
Another main area are trainings. Companies and people have to focus on improving their employees and upskilling them in order to also be able to give back to the community where they are part of.
O altă linie de business din cadrul DECRA este partea de inspecții industriale, de la evaluare tehnice la inspecții electrice și așa mai departe.
Another area is the industrial inspections from electrical to safety.
Iar o să închid prezentarea cu un studiu de caz concret, ce rezultate am avut în urma implementărilor noastre și o să iau un caz, o companie multinațională de aici din Brașov, din zona de automotive, este prezent în zona de safety, face centuri de siguranță. Aici am reușit să, prin reducerea cycle time-ului cu 5 secunde, de la 13 la 8 secunde, ei încarcă pe banda de producție se încărcau acele inflatoare și ce saving a reușit să obținem aici printr-o astfel de implementare a fost de 1.600.000 de euro pe an. Eu zic că sunt rezultate foarte bune. Aici mai sunt și alte exemple și putem să ajutăm și alte companii din zona de producție să obțină rezultate imediate de performanță și eficiență.
A very concrete case study in an automotive company. By reducing the cycle time with 5 seconds, we have managed to bring 1.6 million in savings.
Cum abordăm? Nouă ne place să stăm în zona de shop floor, acolo unde omul se întâlnește cu utilajul, să facem un diagnostic operațional, un audit, să vedem care sunt provocările, dar și oportunitățile din zona de producție, ce procese putem îmbunătăți și să ne apucăm de implementare concret. Lucrăm cu date, lucrăm cu manageri de producție, practic cu toată zona operațională, calitate, supply chain intern, mentenanță, pentru că trebuie să facem o echipă și să facem performanță împreună.
We like to spend our time on the shop floor, next to the people, next to the managers, observing, auditing, looking at the processes, and at the same time we can also cover full scope operational processes in order to bring the best improvement solutions.
Câteva din referințele noastre sunt mai multe, dar ne trebuiau câteva slide-uri pentru referințe și suntem mândri că suntem prezenți în aceste companii și ne-au acordat încrederea.
A few of our references, there are many more, but these were some that we are very proud of, and we decided to showcase them on the slide.
Mulțumesc! Dacă doriți să discutăm concret despre povestea fabricii dumneavoastră și cum vă putem ajuta, suntem la standul 7 și 8 împreună cu colegul meu Cornel, astfel încât să vedem ce putem face împreună. Mulțumesc!
Thank you, and we are looking forward to hear your story at booth number 7 and 8 with Cornel. For our next speaker, I would like to invite in front Mr. Paul Crețu, General Manager of CRG Industrial Services, an engineering solutions company specialized in offering technical solutions for their manufacturing clients.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I will also speak in English, in Romania, excuse me, like Adina, for the same reasons. So I want to thank to George for helping me. Bună dimineața, doamnelor și domnilor. Numele meu este Paul Crețu și reprezint compania CRG Industrial Services în calitate de administrator. În primul rând este o onoare să fiu alături de voi aici, atât de mulți specialiști din domeniul nostru industrial și mă bucur că ne strângem de fiecare dată și părtășim idei și soluții. Aș dori să mulțumesc și organizatorilor pentru acest eveniment minunat, care le iese de fiecare dată din ce în ce mai bine.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Crețu, and I represent CRG Industrial Services. It is my honor to be here with you, and I would also like to thank the organizers for bringing us together at this event.
Suntem o companie de inginerie, ne ocupăm cu proiectare și execuție de dispozitive de control, pe lângă acestea matrițe, ștanțe și prelucrări mecanice în general. Suntem o echipă mixtă de tineret, îmbinată cu o experiență vastă a mea și a celorlalți colegi cu o amplă experiență în spate.
We are an engineering company specialized in injection molds. We are also a very young and dynamic team and excited to work.
Serviciile noastre principale, așa cum vă spuneam, sunt prelucrări mecanice de frezare și strungire, proiectare și execuție dispozitive de control, dar și matrițe, sisteme de fixare modulare.
Our main services are milling and turning processes, controlling, designing and executing control devices, and as well as modular fastening systems.
Aici avem câteva exemple din matrițe pe care le-am făcut și poze cu atelierul, parte din atelierul CNC pe care ne bazăm pentru prelucrare. Așa cum vă spuneam, matrițele în general sunt din industria plastică, dar mai nou am abordat și alte tipologii de matrițe în baza cererii din România.
Some of the molds we are producing in our workshop, we are mostly working on injection molds, but we can also address other types of requirements.
Partenerii cu care colaborăm sunt 3 la număr. Începem cu FCS System, o companie ce produce dispozitive modulare, iar noi suntem unici reprezentanți în România. Aceste dispozitive ajută foarte mult la manufacturarea pieselor, reduc timpii de lucru și evită posibilitatea erorii umane.
One of our main partners is FCS Systems. We are their unique representative here in Romania.
Celălalt partener al nostru este Model Stampy, o companie cu experiență de acum de peste 22 de ani, chiar a rămas acum 2 ani. Se confirmă ca punct de referință în proiectarea și producția de matrițe termoplastice din aluminiu și oțel, dar și pe celelalte prelucrări, întrucât au un mare atelier, un mare parc auto. În momentul în care avem matrițe de medii și mari dimensiuni, ne bazăm pe ajutorul lor.
Another one of the partners is Model Stampy. They are specialized in manufacturing thermoplastic molds from aluminum and steel.
Iar cel mai nou partener al nostru, cu care am început colaborarea de acum o lună, circa, și de care suntem foarte mândri, este vorba despre DM Europe, o companie din Belgia, care produce și distribuie către noi, iar noi mai departe în România, elemente standard pentru matrițe, toate componentele, materiale, și avem o viziune comună. Ne bucurăm foarte mult de această colaborare, cred că va fi cea mai prolifică, pentru că ne regăsim foarte mult în idei și ne-am propus împreună cu ei în următorii 2 ani să devenim lideri de piață pe această nișă în România și facem tot posibilul să ne ținem de cuvânt.
Another one of actually the largest partners that we have is DME, a company from Belgium. We have a great synergy and we work well together. And our strategy is that in the next 2 years we will be market leaders here in Romania.
Suntem mândri că ne-au ales. Asta denotă și faptul că suntem parteneri de încredere și ne-am făcut treaba bine până acum.
We are proud to have been chosen by them. This also is a testament to the fact that we are doing our job very well.
Ne puteți găsi în punctul nostru principal de lucru în București, pe strada Metalurgiei, în sector 4.
You can find us at our headquarters in Bucharest.
Iar de la începutul acestui an am deschis un punct de lucru și la Timișoara, pe care la fel vrem să-l dezvoltăm foarte mult, să creăm o echipă echilibrată și acolo, pentru a satisface partenerii din vestul țării, care ne este mult mai greu să ajungem de la București. Am venit în sprijinul lor și ne-am creat un punct de lucru, ne-am deschis un punct de lucru acolo.
As of the beginning of this year, we also have an office in Timișoara, which helps us service our partners in the area.
Dacă doriți mai multe informații, ne puteți vizita și site-ul www.crgindustrial.com sau vă așteptăm cel mai bine la standurile 19-20, unde putem discuta într-un mediu mult mai lejer, fără emoții, și avem și multe produse pe care vi le putem arăta și le putem discuta împreună. Vă mulțumesc mult pentru atenție și mulțumesc că mi-a dat George.
Please visit our website, but even better, please come see us at booth number 19 and 20. Thank you. And last but not least, I would like to invite in front Mr. Horianesh from Digital Romania. Digital Romania is a community which connects IT suppliers to the final beneficiaries. Horia.
Good morning, everyone. Mulțumesc organizatorilor pentru șansa de a interacționa cu dumneavoastră. O să susțin prezentarea în limba engleză. Slide-urile sunt half English, half Romanian, so I hope everyone gets what I want to present to you. So, my presentation is about the digitalization of companies, and what I would like you to know is that we are here to help you and your teams and your company to become more digitalized. And I made a short presentation about how to get started with the digitalization project, what kind of solution you can get from the Romanian market, how you can optimize your business, and at the end you will see two of our case studies, our customers, and the way that we work with them. So uh, first I have a study that was made in 2020, but I think the results are still relevant today. So Vodafone and Deloitte made this study, and they concluded that 73% of the companies they have big issues implementation new technologies. They have big issues on integrating different system from their IT architecture, and also they have big issues when they need to move manual processes and workflows into digitalization. Also, 51 of the companies they have difficulties in identifying the right solution and the right technology for their needs. 38 of the companies they said that they need special trainings for digitalization and for their people. And 29 percent of the companies they said that they have problem with the cost of digital projects. I don't know if any of you started the digitalization project this year or they want to start the project, but this is why we made our company to be close to you and to help you see what are the right technologies and how you can move your processes and workflows in the digital world. So the second one, it's a slide about when do you actually need to go and digitalize yourself. So in our opinion, today, companies that are, let's say, already having some kind of digital solution, they have classical software like an ERP, CRM, warehouse management, and so on. They need to do and to move in the digital world when they feel that these solutions are no longer helping them expand their business or grow. So actually, you don't need to start a digital project from the beginning. You need first to resolve your problems, your basic needs. You need to install some classic application, and then you need to think after, I don't know, 2, 3, or maybe even 5 years to think about digitalization. And the third and the fourth step, it's also there are some steps in digitalization of your business. And this is one of this is the English side. So actually, this guy says that almost 40% of businesses will die in the next years if they don't figure out how to change their entire company and accommodate the new technologies. So you have to do this step. You have to start thinking about digitalization of your company. Okay, next. How and what, where you can start digitalization of your company. First, you can change the way the people work, and you can start thinking about how you can improve the way people work in your company. Second, there are a lot of documents in your company, paper documents. This is another area where you can optimize. Start thinking about changing the way you work with paper documents, and if all documents are born digital, then use it digital. Don't print it and go and sign by pen and paper. Use it in a digital way. And third, digitalization of process. This means that you today lose a lot of time when you have manual processes, and you can win a lot of time digitalization of your processes. Another English slide from the people that already study the digitalization. So last 10 years were about changing the way people work. The next 10 years will be about transforming your business. So you have to start thinking how you can transform your business. What are the solutions and what kind of platforms do you need to implement? First, it's about cloud. Probably most of you heard about cloud, but even the cloud services are different. So you have to identify the right cloud provider for you. Then we speak about business platforms, document management systems, robotic software automation, and of course, artificial intelligence. So one of the main benefit is that you no longer depend on the human power work. You will probably arrive at the point where 50% of the work will be done by software, by robots, and 50% of the work will be done by people. And this is another study made by Ipsos, who takes responsibility in Romania about project of digitalization. It seems that the most powerful managers are the ones that take responsibility for these kind of projects. And I think this is the right way, because the digitalization projects are very important for the company. This can mean, as you saw in the first English slide, that you can survive in the next 10 years, or your business will be sold or gone. So the first one is the GM, second one, department managers, third one, financial directors, and then we talk about IT and digital experts. So I don't know if you are general managers of your company, or are you manager of your department, or are you working in IT or in production, but you have to start thinking about this kind of projects. And now we are working with the number one producer of I don't know how you say pyramid in English. Bricks, okay. And we started with the digitalization strategy, and then we made a diagnosis of the team, the solutions that they use. And these are the first two projects: B2B e-commerce platform implementation and HR implementation. And now we are working on the acquisition processes and contract management. The second one is a company that work in uh, marketing production materials. It's called AD Production, and here until now they work a lot on Excel files, on email, on paper, and now we are trying to find a ERP solution for them, or a low-code platform for business process automation. And this is it. These are my contacts. and you can find us at the 53 booth. And hope you enjoy my presentation and hope to have a good day of networking and business relationship. Thank you.
Thank you, Horia, and thank you everyone for your attention. Just one last quick announcement, let's call it, from our side, the organizer. Our name is In Trade Fairs, Buyers Meet Suppliers. So we act as an interface between these two entities. And we have the privilege of understanding both sides and what they need. And of course, everyone needs engineering services and certifications and trainings and digitalizations. But at the same time, all companies, especially in the last years, need to relieve the pressure on their budgets. We've been living in a perma crisis, they call it, for the last 5 or 6 years. From the pandemic to microchips, energy, wars, trade wars, it's been crazy. And everyone is looking at how they can, I wouldn't say cut costs, but rather optimize costs. So in this sense, we have decided to put together a new line of services. So besides our Expo activity, we are coming towards our clients with a package of services that is dedicated to improving your efficiency, your financial efficiency, and optimizing your cost. What this means is that we have put together a number of partners specialized in different types of services and activities, starting from with 3 main ones, which we have identified as being critical and all companies need. One is the need for fiscal and financial consulting. In this environment where everything is changing so fast and day from day, it is very important to have someone near you which is helping you and telling you if your global business strategy is aligned with your financial strategy and if your fiscality can be improved and optimized. The second one is the need for funding. Of course, you have the traditional methods, banking or European funding, but there are also alternative methods, strategic investors, cascade funding from the European Commission and other types of funding. And the third one is sales acceleration. And these would be 3 main areas that we target. So if anyone considers that this is interesting for you or you could benefit of cost cutting and optimization in your business, I would love to talk more. Please come find us, myself or Claudiu, during the event, and we'd be happy to tell you more of how this can work for you. So thank you. Have a great day today. I'm hoping as many leads and contacts for everyone and as many business relations. So have a good day. Thank you. And looking forward to seeing you at the next event.